Hey YouTube, welcome to Market Watch, your bi-weekly segment where we talk about the Digimon card game market. We're almost here, practically at the tip. BT10 comes out tomorrow. We are still in pre-sales, technically, but we're getting close to the good prices. We're getting close to the good prices. Not there yet, getting close. And of course, there's a whole bunch of other cards I want to cover, cards I haven't covered in forever or never. Like, there's some crazy action happening in the commons and the uncommons right now. It kind of blows my mind, but we're going to talk about it. So if you guys like this content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn that notification bell to smash potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos go live. Alright, Omnimon market. Nothing too crazy here. These War Defeats are kind of falling back down in price, which is whatever. But besides that, take a look at Omni X Antibody here. $3. It was $8. I hope you guys didn't buy the pre-sales on that. Speaking of the pre-sales on that, look at $80 Gazimon GX All Tart. This will not hold its price. Some people are crazy for buying it for 80 bucks. Crazy. I wish I could sell Gazimon GX All Tart for 80 bucks. Oh my god. But we're not doing that. You guys should wait a little bit. You guys should just wait a little bit. Wait for more of these to be available in the market. Don't forget that not everybody plays Gazimon GX in their Gazimon deck. And sure, you can splash it in a Royal Knight deck. It's a tech card, it's fun, but don't worry about it too much. I hope you guys didn't spend $70 on Bloom Lord All Tarts. I just wanted to come full circle with that, because that was ridiculous. And there are some pre-sales here for sure, but these are going to fucking go down in price too. A lot right now, so just hold your horses, okay? Hold your horses with the pre-sales, please. Please. Okay. BT8 Hero is going up in price. We're going to have the BT8 discussion really soon with another card. But it is going up in price. It is a rare. And you know how that goes, right? $3, the card sees play. It helps you get over magic numbers in your red tower decks and Gamamon strats. So it is kind of a good price. Should you buy this card or not? I don't know. We'll get to another card similar to this in a second. Revive from Darkness here is going up and up and up. There are still a lot of listings. Grab them while they're bulk. Just in case. Just in case anything happens with this card in Minerva Loop. Something could happen. You never know. Pride Memory Boost is also seeing a rise. There are almost none left. Isn't this wild? You guys should check your bulk. It's an uncommon from BT7. Check your bulk. You might make some money off of it. You just might. Gazimon has just been going up as well. Really good in BT10. It's a purple card that blocks memory gain. That's really cool. Practically $4. Again, if you have old set bulk, check it. This card you might have got for 25 cents or something is now worth $4. You should keep your eyeball on that. Death Xmon is kind of hovering back up alternate art at $110. The max rarity for one of the most played cards in BT10 coming up. Maybe will be the most played card in BT10 coming up. Do you pull a trigger at 110 or do you wait for a little bit of a cooling period? That's up to you. I would have got this card already when it was way cheaper. So this is not territory for me. If you really want it, maybe you buy it now, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Event Pack 3 cards. We're covering Gazimon territory today. Yes, if you guys can tell. Don't buy your Event Pack 3 cards. Just hold on. I say it every week, every Market Watch now. Just wait a little bit. Wait for more tournaments. Don't fall into that. Don't get sucked into the hype. You know, when you're getting sucked, it's good, but don't be getting sucked into something else. You know what I mean? I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So just be careful. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't think it's worth the price. You're going to pay a lot of money for this, for a playset of this, and then it's going to instantly tank soon. So just be careful with that. Gurimon. Now, this is an uncommon from BT8. Because it sees play. BT10 and BT11. It sees play. Now, uncommons are interesting. Rares, you definitely don't pull a playset in a box. But uncommons, you also usually don't pull a playset in a box. So, the fact this card is practically $5 now, check your BT8 bulk. You probably got some of these. We didn't technically cover this Gurimon. We covered this Gurimon. also going up in price. And I hope you guys grab them when we suggested to grab them, because now it's too late, from my opinion. Now it's too much. Hawkman! The rare, the original Hawkman. Everything that sees playing Gazimon is kind of going up, minus this one listing here that someone just recently listed. Look at all these sales. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. It's absolutely insane. Here's the thing with Gazimon. Here's where it's coming from. See, Gazimon got a lot of hype in BT6. It was a very glass cannon OTK deck, but the ceiling now on Gazimon is much, much higher because it has so many tools in its tool belt compared to BT6. We had CL, Blanc, and one of each card. Now that we're in BT10, we have a few Hawkmons, we have a bunch of cards, a bunch of sisters, and the ceiling on this deck, while it is a yes, build your red tower, go burr kind of strategy, it has to be done with finesse, because the right combo pieces and the right setup will prevent your opponent from playing the game, which is kind of crazy. So yes, Gazimon will probably be tier 1 and very hyped, which is why these prices are the way they are. Hopefully you guys had your cards before. Alright, Ludomon for that Ragnalord support, for that Ragna structure deck support. Also, 12 listings left, kind of on buyout status. This is, from what I understand, the only printing of this card. Didn't have a pre-release stamp or anything, didn't have a All Tarts to the best of my knowledge. I could be wrong, I'm going to quickly check to make sure I don't eat my words here. Yeah, that's the new Ludomon, that's the old one. So yeah, check your bulk. You might strike rich with some of these cards today. You just might. All right, Gazimon Blast Mode seems to be going down in price. All Tart. Might want to wait for it to fall a little bit more, but it's approaching good buying territory for sure. Black War Gray All Tart just keeps going up. You're gonna see this deck everywhere starting this week. Everywhere you're gonna see it, and the price reflects it. It really does. You know, I'm gonna be real here. Someone buys this playset of near mints. Forget this light play. Someone buys this playset of near mints for 56 and 60 bucks. The next near mint copy is fucking $69. Nice. So there's definitely a lot of shit that can be happening here at BT8. You notice how we're coming a lot of BT8 cards, right? I think we need to have the actual BT8 discussion, but we're going to save that one for the end. The end, because there's still more BT8 I want to cover. Next, Veamon, the finalist stamp. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention much to BT11 All Force, but this card's, this card ain't popping off. It's not popping off. And there are more Store Championships, so I'd probably wait a little bit before I buy this card. Just a suggestion. Argomon at 20 bucks. This was the max rarity version of this card, and it is getting reprinted in the Gazimon structure deck. I think this will still end up being the max rarity version of it, though the other art is arguably nicer. So, this card I think will fall a little bit. I don't think you buy it for 20 bucks. Hopefully I'm wrong. Or hopefully I'm not wrong, sorry. Just wait and see what happens with it. Don't forget the Event Pack 2 is almost done. Almost done. Practically not in print anymore. Fly Bullet has gone down. Someone broke the 23 price barrier. Looks like a lot of people cracked open these things, which is really cool to see. So if you got 20 bucks, 80 bucks to spare for a playset, now's the time. Now is the time. Maybe it falls even more. Maybe you wait a little bit. But either way, we're in some good times. Good times. Tournament Pack Hero is on the rise. Tournament Pack Gamamon also kind of climbing back up there from its low. I'm just going to remind you guys. Gamamon is an anime favorite card where this support is needed in order to play the deck. And there's Gamamon support on the horizon. And Gamamon will continue to get support because it's an anime favorite card. Until these cards get reprinted, it's very possible that these cards reach new heights. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Pata Market time. So, both Patamons, this one and the Store Championship one, are down basically $1. Basically down $1. This one's got 23 listings versus 16 listings, and both of the listings have quite a little bit of market share in the listings. Approach with caution. I'm still in the opinion that this one is the max rarity, and that over time this will be the way, because there's just a lot more of these ones. technically. And Store Championship, the original pack, is not being printed anymore. Or this also might not be printed anymore. I'm not sure on the numbers, the print numbers on this card, but it is available and readily available at that. Like I can buy it right now if I want to. You can't just buy this anymore if you want to. So just keep that in mind. Next up, Madoki Betamon here. Also consistently going down in price, following the Flyboa pattern. Maybe you can hold off a little bit, get a play set, and wait and see what happens. I'm sure this card will be a staple, like forever, and it'll go up in price. Jellymon. All Tart at 15 bucks. This is a very good Jellymon. It really is. And this Jellymon, also a really good Jellymon. Almost 9 bucks. You know, while these Jellymon cards don't see as much hype as the Gazimon cards, because the Gazimon cards are just strictly better, don't sleep on Jellymon. That's all I'm gonna say. Just don't sleep on it, alright? Just don't sleep on the cards. Don't do it. Whoops. Chimera Mon is fucking exploding. We called this. It exploded a little more last time we covered it, and it's exploding some more. The non-ending explosion. Some girls really like that. And whoever has Chimera Mon sitting around will also really like that. So, there you go. Store Championship Quadramons are back down in price from its $30 peak here. They're now sitting at $25, $27, and $30. So not a lot of resistance until it gets back to the 30s, but, you know, with more Store Championships happening, more people list this card. Just a reminder that you do play this card in Examon in EX3. And Examon sees Tier 1 play in EX3, and has also seen results in BT11. So, you know, Pot of Greed security card. Maybe grab it. Seems like it's a good time to buy it. BT8. There are some boxes available still. Just some boxes, you know? And they're selling. Every day it looks like they're selling more and more. And if we look at the cases, you know, is there also similar traction? The cases are still a good deal, but it looks like all the good deals are kind of, you know, it's getting a little more complicated. A little more complicated here. You guys see what's happening here? The All Tart Chimera Mon isn't actually catching up to the regular Chimera Mon, so it looks like if you want to grab All Tart Chimera Mons, it's probably the time. Just saying. It's kind of like approaching a ancient Gurimon situation, if you know what I mean by that. But anyway, you know, it's looking very tempting to opening boxes of BT. I still have some boxes of BT8. I'm still thinking about it. You could pull Chimera Mon, you could pull Black War Gray, you could pull Ophani. And most of your All Tarts in this set are money. Some will get you hosed, absolutely, but like, you know, you're doing good. You're eating well. So maybe just something to think about. Don't forget, again, we've talked about this before. Because BT8 had no chase cards in a high rare pool, like the secret rares are shit. Barely anybody opened this set. It just enough to pull your place out of supers, call it a day. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of this set to be opened, and while there's still a lot of this set to be opened, prices will be a little bit higher on these All Tarts and super rares that seek meta play. People have a reason to open BT9, because Death Xmon and Cool Boy. People will be cracking that shit left, right, and center. I think BT8 soon is going to follow, especially if Chimera, Black War, Magna, and Ophani and Rapidmon see action. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I think we covered enough, but if I missed anything important, let me know. See ya!